Good morning. I'm going to be trimming my pot today, and overnight it's dried to leather hard, so it's not as fragile, and it's still attached to the bat, which is how I like to trim. Here are my tools, and this is my favorite ribbon tool. They're all nice and clean and ready to go. And this one here is ideal for a very large bowl for trimming, but I won't be using that since it's a small bowl today. Now, I didn't used to like trimming, but I really enjoy it now. And I guess that's what happens when you improve at something. So when you're first trimming, you may not go so fast. And you start off and you take chunks from the very base, resting the tool right against the back. And again, you can see that my elbows are resting firmly on my thighs, and I'm working with my hands together as one unit, very machine-like, which isn't natural to a lot of artistic people. I'm fairly aggressive as I go through this. I'm starting with the wider end at this angle, taking from the base of the bowl, and then I go further in, angle more against the base. I'm quite aggressive when I trim, and I have lost a few pots that way, but it's all experience. So you can continue to go in for a little ways, but I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to show you the next stage. This is my preferred tool for trimming the sides. And I'm going to rest my hand on the inside and support, and I can feel at this point the thickness of the pot as I'm working. Keep getting rid of all the little bitsies, all the cruddies as you're working, so that they don't interfere with the trimming. This tool also has a straight side, which I sometimes use after I've used the rounded end. And initially when I used to trim, I used to go a little bit slower than this, but nowadays I even go a little bit faster, but for purposes of demonstration I'm just going at the perfect speed. Okay, now you can see that pot is fairly thin all the way through. I'm going to take a little bit more from the base. So just to show you what a trim pot really should look like, I'm going to take my fishing line and I'm going to slice this thing in half, all the way down to the bat, and I'm going to show you what the pot looks like. You can see it's nice and thin and even on the sides, and the base there is a reasonable thickness. Don't look so worried. Okay.